Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Got the corn and the okra hoed out this morning. Had a little rain last night, but not too bad. It made the hoeing a little bit easier. Where I've already tillered, now it's a little bit too wet to get around to do anything, but got the corn and here's the onions. I got those, kind of the grass knocked out of them a little bit more. Ease on down here and I'll show you. This is our Back to Eden garden. It's about, I guess, 3 years old now. It needs a little attention as soon as we take time. Anyway, here's the carrot bed I showed you in a previous video. It was tillered real fine and the seeds sowed, and then we got that real big rain, and so the germination was terrible. And the same thing here for our lettuce bed. So I think what we're going to do is try to get us about 1 or 2 good salads out of this before if the grass don't overtake it. And then I think we're going to tiller this up and make a flower bed out of this little section right here. Here's our 3 grafted tomatoes. And as little as they look, you can see a bloom right there. Also, there's a bloom on that plant. Let me get a little closer. There we go, bloom on that plant. And it looks like some more's on the way, even as little as those plants are. These is our early, trying to get an early tomato plants. We grafted 3. Didn't get to set them out as quick as we wanted to, but we got them set out. It's the very 1st of May, and we've already got a bloom. So, and they're a smaller determinate plant, so maybe we'll get a tomato by around the 1st of June, somewhere in there, maybe first fresh tomato of the year. Our other little corn patch. I don't know if you remember from the last video or the one before, we had some volunteer zinnias and sunflowers came up from where we had some flowers planted last year, and so we was going to tiller that area up and plant tomatoes, so we transplanted. We got like a row and a half, maybe, pretty small row and a half down through here, you can see. And then we had some seeds saved from last year, so I guess where the row ended about right there, we planted some seeds, and they've just now started coming up. You can see them right down through there, pretty good. And then another row, you can see that other row a little bit better right up this way, but they still like a little bit, and they may be a little thick. We may have to thin them out just a little bit. But that's our little flower garden, the small one we got going so far. And the tomatoes over here, I'll show you. It had been in the 70s almost every day, low to mid 70s. It rained, if you remember when we put them out. Then the very next day, the front was supposed to hang around for a day or so, and it pushed on through. Of course, North Alabama, you know how it is. It's unpredictable. But anyway, the front pushed on through, bluebird skies, wind blowing. And it's been up in the mid to upper 80s since I transplanted these out. And even though I had them sitting outside for a while, they still got a little bit of sunburn on them. But anyway, they're greening up right in the top, so I think we'll be fine. I think maybe they'll come on and be okay. Here's one. You see how they're getting green in the top, real green. The bottom limbs are white. But anyway, just wanted to do a quick update. Hey, thanks for coming along.